apparitions, and I've only seen 4 full-body apparitions, so it's very, very rare.
And how do you think those appear? Why do they only appear so rarely? And especially for you and someone who kind of speaks these things.
They feed off energy. So in some of my cases where the activity was just beyond belief, things were being thrown out of shelves. Full body apparitions were appearing, guarding shadows. And what's so funny is that the house where all this major activity was happening, right across the street was a power line. The entities were feeding off that energy off the power line. So that was causing all the activity. Now, if you don't have an energy source, the activity is low.
And why do you think this particular spot, there is, a good amount of activity? Would you say there's a good amount of activity in this particular area we are right now?
There's a good amount of activity in Franklin. It's just because of the history of it. I mean, you have a cemetery maybe about 200 yards away where one of the scouts from the Lewis and Clark expedition was actually buried at. So that tells you right there, there's a lot of history. There's Calvin Colt, the gunslinger. God knows how many people he may have killed, but he died, I believe, right here in the middle of the street. So a place like this was built in the 1800s. It's going to definitely have like residual energy, things that are going to be replayed out over and over and over again. And it could possibly have intelligent energy. And we're going to find that out tonight.
Tell me a little about your background. How does someone become an expert in something like this?
As a child, I lived in a haunted house. All kinds of terrible things were happening to me. I even got pushed into a heater, which actually burned my leg. The burns are gone, the burn marks are gone now, but the memory is still there. And so when I got older, I started reading all kinds of books on the paranormal. One book after another, I was reading Brad Steiger. Now, as I became a journalist, I'm actually in Brad Steiger's book. And Brad Steiger taught me everything about the paranormal. He taught me about UFOs, Bigfoot, Chupacabra, ghosts, poltergeists, you name it. And so we here at HPI, Halo Paranormal Investigations, we investigate all things paranormal. So if you got UFO activity, we're on it. You got Bigfoot knocking on your door, we're on it. So, yeah.
Some things, people might look at this and just think you're kind of crazy. And I'm sure you're not surprised to hear that. How do you respond to some of the folks who say, I don't believe in any of that stuff? I mean, the photos that you're snapping or just a glitch in the camera, maybe there's a glare. How do you respond to the critics, I should say?
Well, I have a lot of critics, okay, but I deal with them. And one thing is, looking at ourselves, we are pure energy. On a quantum level, if I were to take my hand and place it into the quantum level, I would be able to place my hand right through you and back out. We are pure energy. We have intelligence. What happens to the energy that is around your body? In Krolian photography in Russia, they've actually taken pictures of people on the instance of death where there's an energy mist that leaves the body and goes through the mind and out. What happens to that energy? That energy exists. And that energy, when it manifests into something, what it used to be, people go, oh my God, I saw a ghost. Energy is real. So if you believe in energy, you should believe in ghosts.
Would you say that these ghosts are mostly friendly? Or, it sounds like when you were a child, though, not so much.
No. What I was dealing with was very mischievous, intelligent entities. A lot of times people have residual energy. And there's such things as living ghosts. Back in 1974 in Chicago, Illinois, there was this couple that moved into this house, and they would see a man manifest around about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he would walk over to the couch and start slapping a woman. And they saw this about maybe 3 or 4 times. One day, they're invited to a block party. And The guy goes, we do this every single year. He goes, take a look at our photo album and see our past events. So the lady's looking at the photos and she goes, oh, these are really cool pictures. Then all of a sudden she goes, oh my God, those are the ghosts in my house. And the guy, the host, goes, what are you talking about? He takes a look. He goes, how are those ghosts? He goes, they did live in your house. They had domestic disputes. The police were there all the time. And they